Alright, while this is uploading, chat, YouTube, it's deck tech time. This time for some Boros energy. If you're familiar with Boros energy at all from before the ban list, well, the flex slots of this deck have changed from Amped Raptor and the One Ring to Seasoned Pyromancer as a 4 of, and then we got 2 copies of Thraben Charm in here, as well as a couple copies of Phelia. Phelia, 2 mana 2/2, then whenever it attacks, you exile up to 1 target non-land permanent you control. Sorry, not you control. If you control it, it returns to the battlefield under. Sorry, let me try that again. Phelia, whenever it attacks, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent. At the beginning of your step, return it. If you controlled it, you put a +1/+1 counter on Phelia. There we go. Got it. And a couple copies of Thraben Charm as target enchantment removal and graveyard hate, and also creature removal if you have a lot of creatures. 3 copies of Goblin Bombardment to pair with our Ajani's. Got the 4 Guided Souls, 4 Ocelots, 3 Static Prisons, 4 Discharge, and a couple copies of Ragavan. Ragavan's always been like a weird one, the energy of like, how many do you want to play? It's not very good against Mardu. Do you actually want to play this card at all? This one's opting for 2. Mana base wise, we got a couple copies of Arena of Glory. I guess we should talk about these. Blood Moon, pretty staple in the energy list as well, if you're playing Boros. And then 4 copies of Phlage, of course, as Lightning Helix. And then you can return it with Arena of Glory as a first land in the deck, which gives the Phlage haste and makes it really powerful. 4 copies of Marsh Flats and Arid Mesa as our fetches, along with 3 Flooded Strands. A couple copies of Elegant Parlor for some surveilling. 3 basic plains, 1 mountain, and 3 Sacred Foundries for the rest of the mana base. Sideboard, Orim's Chant, pretty good at fogging against the Through the Breach decks. You can also bring it in against stuff like Storm and have it be really good there too. A couple copies of Drannith Magistrate, also for Storm. It can also hurt some of the Cascade decks that we've been seeing pop back up, like Rhinos and maybe Living End, if you ever see Living End. 1 Surgical Extraction for Graveyard Hate, 3 copies of Charmaw for the Eldrazi matchups, 1 Fear Fire Foes for the Mirror, Meltdown, and Wear Tear for the Mox Double decks, 1 Showdown and Skalds for the Grindy matchups, and a couple copies of Ghost Vacuum for more Graveyard Hate. I don't think I can keep this hand with it being Elegant Parlor. Maybe if it wasn't Elegant Parlor, then I'd be more inclined to keep the hand. Smallpox. I already have $35 Infect on here, so there's nothing I won't play. Now, I haven't tried the Green White Birthing Ritual list that top 4'd or top 8'd the SCG. Oh, he's shameless. He's so shameless, he'll dye his hair and bring a cane to 2 big tournaments. Just for the bit. Yo, Mark Chalice, they have the prime 9 months. Ah. 76. Oh yeah, Thunder. Before you know it, you're going to be top 8 Eternal Weekend and day 2ing these RCs as well. I didn't get to ask how Spike did at the RC, or not the RC, at the Spotlight. $35 Infect, new PB. It looted away a Fable. I feel like I should be slightly concerned about that. Bonk. He day 2'd at the Aquarium. Fair enough. It didn't seem like Dimir did all that well in general. There's 1 Dimir deck in top 8. And outside of his standard streams, I'm pretty sure Spike went in on 0 reps. Stole some African fish for his fish tank. Energy's good against other creature decks. Energy's bad against combo decks, generally speaking. But it is pretty good against creativity, according to the chart we saw. I'll, again, link these 2 data sheets that we discussed earlier, if you're interested in seeing the breakdown, the matchups, how things are going in the meta as of week, what is this, week 3 since the ban list came out. Killing my Goddess Souls. According to the charts, Boros is about 56% against Dimir Oculus. So it seems like it's favored for Boros. Blood Moon, huh? Really, Blood Moon on top, it will hurt them pretty significantly. If they have a kill spell for Ocelot Pride. Yeah, Underworld Breach is very good against Boros. Belcher's still very good against Boros. Oh, we got a hype chest, Chant. Choo choo. Wait, I'm jealous, Snipe. That salt emote is much better than my rock out emote. That is a good one. Touch of salt. Just a wee bit of salt. Oh, we're gonna Phlage this Goblin Charm and hold up Discharge. Thunder coming in with a 25 gifties. Oh my god. Thunder. You want 5 dono decks? What are we doing here? 101. We gotta take the space out here, I think. Oh no, it's still got the dot dot dot. Okay, hold on. Subs. I gotta go tinker with this now. Let's see. 1 sub equals 10 minutes. Okay, hold on. We're getting closer. I didn't expect plus 10 minutes. Like you can see like a little A there. Damn, I don't know how to format this now. Okay. Hold on. We're cooking. Maybe I just get rid of that and just leave it at that. That's probably what we're gonna have to do. Rat. I forgot about Rat. No lantern sounds painful. Thank you, Thunder. I appreciate that. Sid Sip, but think of the 2 gifted. More time. 103. So we're definitely gonna have to kill this Fable. Or they have a chance to creativity it. I don't think I want to do it with Static Prison though. Because if I do it with Static Prison and I run out of energy, then this comes back. So I think instead we're just gonna kill it with the Galv. Kinda wanna hold on to the Phlage also in case they have another Fable. They rip it off the top or they find it off of looting. Having 1 planes here is a little awkward. I don't have any Giganta to buy anymore. Smoosh. Yeah, this 1 cat will go the distance. Boros also seems pretty good against the creativity deck because of, Blood Moon just being good against the creativity list. Flashing back, Faithless Looting, so they don't have creativity, which means I get to Phlage this again anyways. They did bin an Archon, but they're not going to have access to black mana here because this list doesn't play basic Swamp, as far as I know. I think I'm just going to Phlage this Reflection. Your reflection is dead. Yeah, Phlage plus Arena is kind of better than Archon. You're not wrong. Oh, you know what I could do? I could probably just have this all in the left text. Figured it out. Play Scam without Grief and Fury. I could try. I could give it my damnedest effort. I don't think it'll be very good when I just cast a Dothy Voidwalker and a Ragavan. And I have not did after all in my Yeah, it seems like the Baelmerc Phelia stuff with Ephemerate is the new scam, albeit significantly worse. I am drinking agua. I'm going alright, Giggy. Hope you've been well. Yeah, Belmark's really sweet with Solitude. If only Grief was in the format still. That'd be so nice. Thought it was vodka water. You see how much time I have left? I can't afford to get messed up right now. We'll play the Spyro though. I think I'm gonna discard Static Prison, Flooded Strand. Freaking Metamucil. Ocelot Pride. Basic Mountain. Embarrassing. Oh, we'll send him with a cat. Yeah. It'll probably end up being much longer than 24 hours, Sanderson. We're doing a subathon, which means the stream stops when the subs stop. Last time I did this, I did the subathon 2 times prior. The first time went for 11 days. The second time went for 9 days. We'll see how long this one takes. Yeah, we have 3 planes in here. We just didn't have an opportunity to fetch a planes, I don't think. So I had to get Sacred Foundry. Yeah, I've set aside 2 weeks for this one. We'll see if it goes that long. Yo, Greenwire. Save the 21 months. One's got so much removal. They're such a hater. I'm going to both Portland and Charlotte, the US RCs, not the Canada one. I'm going to flip my camera to bed. My bed's right there. I don't have to turn it very far. I'm not playing Lantern. I can guarantee you I'm not playing Lantern in Charlotte. Sorry, Timmy. Sorry, I'm doing a subathon. Can't hang out. Well, you know, I just felt like being reclusive for 2 weeks to honor a tradition. Yeah, I gotta go. Probably gotta see my Bob like once a day. Oh yeah, St. Nick, hell yeah. I haven't even booked plans for Portland yet, but I'll figure out what I'm doing. Okay. Blood Moon defeated them single-handedly. I think I want Ghost Vacuum, Surgical. Chant's a weird one. I don't think I want Chant. Wear Tear could be fine for taking out Fable, but I'm not sure I want that either. It's a little narrow. I think on the draw, I'm going to take out Ragavan here. Ocelot Pride's pretty bad, too, on the draw. So maybe that's just worse. I could also trim a Phlage here. I don't think I want the Showdown in this particular matchup. If it was more of a grindy deck and less of a combo deck, then I think I'd want the Showdown. The one of Showdown is not something I'm sure I feel super confident in either. Well, this hand could be good. I think I'm going to lead on Ocelot Pride. If I lead on Ocelot Pride, that's weaker against them having Ren and 6. But it's better for them to spend like a spot removal on Ocelot Pride. I think I'm going to play Ocelot Pride. Because next turn I want to go Guide of Souls and the Ocelot Pride. So if I go turn 1 Guide of Souls and they bolt it, then I go turn 2 Ocelot Pride, and that seems a lot worse than going turn 2 Guide of Souls, Ocelot Pride. And if this for some reason survives, then that's the cherry on top. I don't expect it to. If they play a Ren and 6, then I think I'm going to go Guide plus Discharge. Yeah, I'm still surprised to play against Delver. It's a wild one to play against. Ren 6, yep, ping. I don't know if there's a right answer for how to sequence this. Go grab Sacred Foundry. Kill this here, Ren and 6. Play the Guide of Souls, and then next turn I could go Ocelot Pride plus Goblin Bombardment, maybe. I have a weird relationship with Monster Hunter where I get like super into Monster Hunter and then the gameplay loop of grinding like the end game armor where you just have to kill like the same monster over and over and over and over and over gets a little tedious for me. I like playing through the games like once and then not trying to like min-max the character. A lot of other games I really like to like min-max, but Monster Hunter is a little bit repetitive for me. Yeah, I also got pretty bored of Diablo. I didn't play Diablo 4. I got bored of Diablo 3. I also played Path of Exile. And Path of Exile, I liked it more than Diablo, but it also just, got a little repetitive. I think I Ocelot Pride. Sacred Foundry here. I don't want to kill this Goblin Shaman, but maybe I don't need to. I do want to play Path of Exile too, at least a little bit. I haven't actually played the Witcher games. I have so many games to play. I do, Mike. Congrats on your 9-0. Sorry that you couldn't close. It'd be like that though. Yeah, I saw that. The 100 ticket bounty for trying to win a challenge with Twin. Maybe we should take part in that, chat. Is there a challenge coming up? We should try to win the challenge with Twin. I don't know if we could let them have a treasure. I'm kind of debating if I want to Goblin Bombardment, kill the Samurai token, or sorry, Shaman token. It's not a Samurai token. Because if I give them a treasure token, then they can just creativity off that treasure token. I also don't want to lose the Ocelot Pride here. It's weird. Like, can I realistically beat an Archon? Maybe, because I'm making a lot of tokens. I think I'd do this. Might be wrong. Question then becomes, do I want to keep my Guide of Souls or my Ocelot Pride? I want to keep the Ocelot Pride, even though it's like worse against Ren and 6. It's better with Seasoned Pyromancer if I can stick the Seasoned Pyromancer. I explained my reasoning why I didn't play the Guide on turn 1. It's much worse against Lightning Bolt. But playing the Ocelot Pride on turn 1 was obviously a lot worse against Ren and 6. But I think they have more Lightning Bolt and Fatal Push effects than they do Ren and 6. I think it was a risk worth taking anyways. They have 7 Ren and 6s. Oh, another guide. I think we attack with the Ocelot Pride here. I could just fling Seasoned Pyro at it once they go to blockers. If they were trying to block you anyways. Alright, they elected for no blocks. I guess I could have done this pre-combat and then flew the Ocelot. That's probably better, huh? I could have fling 2 cats to this Goblin Shaman, and then I get to kill anything else they try to target with creativity. They don't have the persist yet either. Yeah, the post-combat guide was definitely a mistake. Beginning of combat, we're going to take out the Goblin Shaman token, and then eventually we'll kill the Reflection as well. I guess I should use the Elemental tokens instead of the Cat tokens, because Ajani can pump the Cat tokens, but not the Elemental tokens. Looks like they're trying to persist. I don't want to sack my entire board. I'm going to sack the Seasoned Pyromancer. I think this is okay. So I could fly this, and if they block, then I can sacrifice 2 tokens to kill it. If I draw a land that I can return the Seasoned Pyro tokens, then double them. Not ideal, but I think this is okay. That's not okay. That's a lot worse for me. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, now we're in trouble. Let's go to game 3. Ryan, thank you for the tier 1 of the 13 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, right on time, Ghost Vacuum. Right on time. Still don't know if I want like Wear Tear or anything like that. We're bringing the Ragavans again now that we're on the play. Thraben Charm is pretty fine against them. Maybe Phelia is weak. Ragavans are just so much better on the play. On the Dogvon. Iori. Thank you for the prime of the 17 months. I think Rhinos is fine. Living End, I think, is probably too weak with the amount of graveyard hate going around right now. I hate both of the decks dearly. Unfortunately, I do think Rhinos is decent at the moment. So I want to fetch Plains here since I have Blood Moon in hand, but it's awkward because I also have Seasoned Pyromancer in hand. Okay, well that breaks a little bit of the awkwardness, I guess. I should have automated the sub count. I didn't think it through. I think Ruby Storm is quite powerful. It's kind of preying upon decks like this and Amulet Titan and Eldrazi. Also pretty good against Jund Creativity too. You have a land. So we're gonna Blood Moon here. Just gotta figure out how we want to do it. Grab a Plains, grab an Elegant Parlor, use Arid Mesa to grab another Plains. Do a little surveilling. Nope. Yeah, I probably did forget everything that happened. You're not wrong. Nah, we're on like chapter 9 or something like that. We're pretty close to finishing it up. I think we have like 5 more chapters or something like that. I don't think Pyromancer's Ascension's good. The problem with Pyromancer's Ascension is like Past in Flames is significantly better. Plus, if you add a card like Pyromancer's Ascension, then you're making yourself weaker to graveyard hate, which is not something you want to do. I think you want to probably minimize the amount of graveyard centric cards that you're adding to the deck because it makes it easier to hate out. In a different time, it was fine. But I think maybe like a card like Aria Flame is a little bit better now. Artist Talent's pretty sweet. There's also that one Storm player that's been playing Galvanic Discharge plus Wheel of Potential. A lot of different avenues you can take. See if our opponent loses the Blood Moon again. More Thraben Charm. I discard 2 Thraben Charms here, but maybe it's just 1 Thraben Charm in a land. Take the Wren. Not sure I need to take the Wren here, but I do have Phlage to take care of a Goblin Shaman token, and I have Thraben Charm to take care of the other half of Fable. The Wren's gonna like ping my token and just be annoying. It's true I didn't pull my Twitch followers, or my Twitter followers. Just flashing back looting. It's a good sign for me. No Fable means a turn of reprieve at least. Discards Archon ×2. The joys of playing creativity, drawing all the Archons. My New Year's was great. Spent it with Spike. Spike. Yeah, with the computer lab mouse and keyboard. It's not even Dell. It's not even like a brand name. It just says like made in China. Yeah, let me just surgical this Archon real quick. My Phlage. That's fine. Nah, I'll probably just wait until after this is over magical. Seems like too much of a headache right now. Spike made it abundantly clear that he loves his Dell mouse, or not Dell mouse. Because I gave him a good mouse, and he was like, I hate this. I gave him the Logitech Superlight, and he was like, nah, I hate this. The pizza taco burrito sandwich chart, that's probably like day 3 content. Yeah, this one's too comfortable. I don't understand how I can go on without getting arthritis. I don't understand either, Spike. Well, I kind of want to Thraben Charm and kill this Goblin Shaman, but that's weak to Bolt. So this is quite the predicament. If I block the Goblin Shaman, I really need that Phlage, huh? How you doing, Scary Taveri? I think I probably have to try to Thraben Charm, kill the Goblin Shaman. I'm doing their upkeep. Alright, worked out. Thank you for the tier 1 and 5 months, Scary Taveri. Appreciate it. Discards random, pick your poison. Hopefully we draw something pretty good off the top. Otherwise, we're in danger. The last time Spike was happy. It was very, very happy. I'll lose my static prison here. The Ren's gonna return to them. Drew a Goblin Bombardment. I could play the Goblin Bombardment. Let's assume they creativity me. What's the best thing I can do if they creativity? I guess just play both cards out of my hand. It's like mate Spyro tokens doesn't do a ton here. Probably gonna get hit with Narcon. Here's creativity. There's Archon. They have 3 minutes, but I think they can beat us in 3 minutes. I think static prisoning that ran in 6 is where I went wrong this game. I think if I had the static prison for the Goblin Shaman token, I'd be a lot further ahead right now. Like a Thraben Charm killed back half. Not a great draw. So they can just go Ren minus, kill it. If they attack with the Archon, I can make Seasoned Pyro token, sack one of those instead. But this Ren in 6 is going to be a problem now. Like maybe they have Bolt or something. Ouch. Bolt's the Ocelot. Well, I'll ping the Ren in 6. Clicking intervals of 50 seconds. I should be able to close this out in time. They just have to attack like one more time with their Archon. Unless I rip Static Prison off the top here. Yelv ain't gonna do it. Alright, we'll scoop. Banh Mi is fire. It was like one of my favorite sandwiches. Might just be my favorite sandwich, period. ELHF. Play out the Goddess Holes. I think a Crunch Wrap is more of a burrito than it is a sandwich. We're not talking about this right now. Like I said, this is like some day 3 plus stuff to talk about. We're not quite this far gone yet, chat. Fraug? The ever elusive turn to Fraug. I could make up energy past the turn. Could like Galv this frog and bait them into discarding a few cards, but I'm not sure that's good until I have more energy. Once I have more energy, then it's a fine play. Is a hamburger without the bun just meatloaf? If you put ketchup on it, then yeah. But once you start putting other condiments on it, I don't think it qualifies as a meatloaf anymore. Like, if you put other fixings and toppings on it, I don't think you can call it a meatloaf anymore. Salisbury steak, it has gravy on it most of the time, though, right? Is ketchup a smoothie? Technically. I mean, it's just like sugar, tomato paste, vinegar. I don't know. It's probably like in the realm of a smoothie. They have 2 cards left. Yeah, we're kind of flooding out here. Play this Blood Moon. Not sure it helps us. Okay, their last card was Force Negation anyways. As soon as it's over, Zeriak. Unless it wins Variety Game of Choice for some reason. It drew Fatal Push off the top. That's brutal. Well. 8, 12. Hey, draw something really good here. Static Prison. I won the RCQ with energy back before the bans. That was quite good. I'm just dead, right? Yeah, I'm just dead. Well, that went poorly. Grab a surgical, ghost vacuums. Thank you, Muggy. I appreciate it. I think I just want surgical and ghost vacuums, and I guess the showdown of the skulls could be fine too. Ragavan doesn't seem great. Could also see cutting maybe some number of seasoned pyromancers. It's so bad in a bowmaster. It's kind of a nice grindy card, but I think it's really bad in a bowmaster. I haven't sided in the showdown yet. This is my first time trying it. So we're going to learn together. To me, the energy decks feel like a little bit underwhelming now. Now that you have to play like these random cards like Seasoned Pyromancer and Phelia, feels so much worse than being able to play like Amp Raptor and Ring, of course. Must be Spell Snare. Chats and Lightning today. Spell Pierce. Interesting. Obnixilus was good against the grindy matchups, like the Jeskai control with Ring, but now that control is worse, I guess it's only really good against Murktide, but it's good against Murktide if you can like land it on an empty board, which doesn't happen super often. Raug. Let's discharge it. Oh, just let it go. Alright, Frog down. It's probably gonna get Forest. That's true, there's not enough Lava Surfers in here. I think if they have the Forest, they have to force this. Maybe that's not true though. Here's the Forest. Would like to make one. Count them. One token. What's the best snack? I've been really high on the Quest protein chips lately. Also, beef jerky. S tier snack. Counterspell, sure. See if we can get the last two cards out of their hand. When I was at Spike's house, I also tried these chips that were just like made out of chicken. Had like chicken and chicken bone in them. They were a little bit strange texture wise, but they were pretty good too. It kind of tasted like pork rinds a little bit, but imagine like the chicken version of pork rinds. Scoop. Guess the question is Seasoned Pyromancer better or worse than Ocelot Pride now? Probably still a little bit worse. 930 cube. It's in 12 minutes. I do owe you a cube. Cannot join on this account. Tough. Time to open second moto. Torborg, thanks for gifting a sub. Boomerang Kevin, appreciate it. +1. Oh no. It's making me authenticate. Remember for 30 days. I don't think I've logged into this account in like 30 days. Leaked password. Alright. Pop in this cube draft. I have so many things open. I think Sand's okay. Might be a little weak. Doing well, Thorborg. Took a couple days to re-energize, rejuvenate for this subathon. Hopefully I don't burn out too quickly. Yeah, I gotta use all that extra RAM somewhere. Through Ghost Vacuum. I have a feeling I'm gonna get Bowmastered. So, attack with Ocelot Pride. See if they have the Bowmaster. No Bowmaster. Still play the Ghost Vacuum. Spell Pierce. I kept a hand of no removal. which is bold. Very bold. Meant to surveil there. Probably okay though. Must have like Oculus in their hand. And probably multiple counter spells as well. Go the distance, Ocelot. Go, go, Ocelot. Go, go. I'm gonna go double surveilling here. I might have Goblin Bombardment. I think it's quite strong. Give it up for cats, everybody. Cats. You know them, you love them, you've seen them for far too long. It's the cats. This is gonna get countered 100%. 110%. You had to pay 3 mana to make a 1/1 each turn. Back in my day, you had to play a 2 mana enchantment that lost you a life if you wanted to make a 1/1 every turn, instead of gaining you a life for 1 mana. Yeah, tag you for 4. This is death by 1,000 paper cuts. Let's exile their graveyard. So I don't get Murktided. Or maybe they spend a counterspell here and then play a Murktide and I can Static Prison it. I think if I can keep a threat off the table, that's probably a dub. What if they have Graveyard Trespasser? Oh. Well, that answers that. Fun fact, this is currently bugged at the moment, so day-night counts as a permanent for Ocelot Pride. Question is, do I play around Spell Pierce or do I play around Force Negation? Well, looks like it doesn't matter now. We'll discard the Sacred Foundry here and make him spend a counterspell. Oh, okay. Well, now I don't have to discard. So they timed that a little bit wrong, because they should have waited for me to discard 2 of the ward, and then once I discard 2 of the ward, then they can prevent that from happening. So they timed that a little bit poorly. Maybe I should have given them the homie discard anyways. If their sweeper's Toxic Deluge, they currently can Toxic Deluge X1. If they have a different sweeper that's not Toxic Deluge, then maybe we're in a little bit of trouble. Nah, probably wouldn't have mattered a ton. Still pretty relevant though. Favorite breakfast hot sauce? I'm gonna go with Sriracha. Sriracha is just like my favorite hot sauce in general, I think. The ones like Tabasco, Tapatio, they're all a little bit too vinegary for me. GG's. Some people think ranch is a little spicy. We lost to, fuck, what did we lose to? I already forgot. Can't be asking me these questions during the marathon stream. I totally forgot I'm also in a cube. I should not have queued up for another match. Jun creativity, that's right. I don't want a mulligan here. Go back Phelia Arena. Young Snake Lord, thank you for the follow. Also, I gotta upload or update the sub count. It's at 107 now. To some people, cilantro is like the nastiest thing on the planet. They're like, oh, it burns my tongue and it tastes like soap. which has always puzzled me. I don't think it's that bad. Just kind of tastes like another leafy green to me. I think they're playing Mardu Gorios, it seems. Imagine being scared of cilantro. Imagine queuing up for this cube that starts in 30 seconds. You know, I gotta dip out of this. I messed up, Jeremy. I'll hop in the next one. I messed up. I don't want to double queue right now. The Balatro Soap Gene. I will say when playing Balatro, I did have to take off the CRT little effect that they had because it was kind of giving me a headache. Yeah, we lost a junk creativity. That's fine, Jeremy. You may punch me when you show up in a couple weeks. Yo, Billiam, thank you for the prime of the 13 months. Appreciate it. Anytime, Billiam. Thanks for the support. I don't think they get to attack with FOMO. But I can attack with a Cat Warrior. I don't know if this Blood Moon's that good right now. Thank you. Yeah, I am too good for the CRT filter. In reality, it's like I played Melee on CRT for so many years that my eyes are just adverse to it now. Probably start killing these FOMOs. I guess I could have attacked the Cat Warrior first before flipping this Ajani. Still kind of Dobbs if they ever find Gorios here. It fired. Nice. And flashback looting. I played pretty much everybody, but, well, I played everybody that was meta. I like played Fox, Sheik, Falcon a little bit. But I ended up on Fox for the long term. Honk. Yo, David. I spent the discharge here. 1, 2, 3. Wasn't enough. Done Saga League. I'm sure it'll happen at some point during this marathon. Alright, let's take stuff for the anti-Gorios, which is, I think, just these 3 graveyard pieces. Blood Moon seemed like it did some work against them because they are Mardu and have kind of a greedy mana base. Phelia doesn't seem great, and I could see Ragavan being a cut as well, but maybe I just want to cut like 1 discharge. I want to keep some number because they have Emperor Bones. I like that. All the kids played Kirby growing up. My brother played Kirby. Gotta hydrate. Oh. Yeah, I probably should put them to 1. He's looting. Start on the Ragster here. Ragster go. Yeah, Aura cancels were very difficult. Yeah, it's the smash to Guilty Gear pipeline every time. Or just like smash into an actual fighting game pipeline. I always call Smash the gateway fighting game. A lot of people don't even consider it to be a fighting game. I think it's a fighting game. It's a platform fighter, but it's still a fighting game. Lasm. It's kind of scary. I think I am just going to go Ocelot here. They Clasm me, whatever. It is both. It's a party game and a fighting game at the same time. I would say it's a game that has both modes, right? Because you can play like more competitively without the items, or you can just have the items on and play it like a party game. Feeling an Ocelot Pride here. Also a great outlet for hating your friends. Your so-called friends, anyways. End step, make 1,000 tokens. Your turn. Mario Party is also a pretty good outlet for something like that. Omo. I don't care for the Phelia so far. In theory, I thought the Phelia was going to be better than she actually was. Kali of the best. Ooh, spicy. Donk. Donk. I'm just sending the squad. They might be dead here. Yeah, looks like they are dead. Oh, I can Goryo's Phlage back from the graveyard. That's adorable. GG's opponent. Orzhov Stoneblade. My nemesis. Death and Taxes. Yeah, losing the blue is not great. I know some people have tried like Grixis, but then you lose Ephemerate. You could play 4-color. You explain why I should play 4 Pyromancers in red white. It's got a lot of synergies with cards like Ocelot Pride, which I'm a big fan of, and Goblin Bombardment, and it's got that over Fable. You are weaker against Bowmaster, but I think the main having as your last card in hand to refill 2 cards immediately is very helpful. But again, you're making a trade-off of being weaker to Bowmaster. This doesn't look like Stoneblade. It comes at a cost. It's either you play that or you play Fable, but I think Seasoned Pyromancer is a little bit stronger at the moment. It's also kind of awkward when you're fetching for Blood Moon. You only want to get like, you want to get your 2 planes, then you can't cast it post Blood Moon. I see the price of the RC Pyromancer. Is it gone up significantly? I actually haven't. Seasoned Pyromancer. $49 for the Pro Tour promo. Foils 250. Why are these so expensive? I think I have that Pyromancer somewhere. Cathartic Reunion. Playing Dredge, huh? It's not a great Dredge start from them. Alright, let's play Blood Moon out. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Reaping Chill. Seems like a little bit of a weak start for them too, but this Ox is going to come back and be a little bit problematic. Yeah, Sick Moon. We're going to have Thraben Charm though. And they probably, yeah, they might just concede this Thraben Charm. I can kill both of these, and then before the Prize Amalgam comes down, then they're kind of cooked. Back here. End step will make the cats. So I guess I can't make the cats, huh? Guess turn player priority. Sad. It's gonna make the cats and add to my count. Stupid turn player priority. I don't get my 10 permanent count. Otherworldly and upkeep. They floated the red mana as well. Not sure why they floated the red mana here. Yo, Anonymous! Thank you for the 10 bomb. Huge. 119. Thank you, Anonymous. Absolutely massive. I got 2 Narcomoebas. Yeah, I'm not sure if Blood Moon's super main deckable at the moment. Blood Moon's been feeling like a little weird. Even against Jund creativity felt a little weird. Dude, you're gonna laugh at me 10 times, Spike? Just because this thing bugged out? And now I'm in the eternal vortex of getting looped by Spike? Stuck in the infinite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta hold this Blood Moon then. Yes, exactly how Spike greeted me at the airport. Just like that. Yeah, he was casting Boil. If I have a Goblin Bombardment and an Orcish Bowmaster in play and I cast Time Twister, can I sack it between? Yeah. You could sack your 1-1 and then make another 1-1 and then sack your 1-1 and then make another 1-1. Whenever I hear Spike talk that loud, he's chewing out chat. True, though. I mean, sometimes chat deserves it. Sometimes. Not all the time. You're being chill and narking me, bro. Wonder's kind of annoying. I think I might sack a cat to kill this Narcomoeba, but I don't know if we're going to attack this prize amalgam either. They're also running out of cards in the library. This is another problem with playing like multiple copies of Goblin Bombardment, multiple copies of Blood Moon is like they're just bad in multiples, right? +1 life. Yeah, sometimes you don't draw the Pyromancer. It's also what Fable's good for. 6 cats, please. We're 2-1, right? Yeah. Creeping Chill. So I'm down to 9. I could sacrifice 3 cats, kill this prized amalgam, kill this Narcomoeba as well. I just gotta not die to like, I don't even know. Conflagrate maybe? Yeah, 2 lands, 2 Goblin Bombardments is probably still a winning hand, I agree. I was trying to think of the name of Conflagrate. I kept wanting to call it Tarfire. Because it does look like a Tarfire. They might die if they play Ox. I mean, I guess they could just draw the last 3, and they'll have 1 card left, and they have to kill me. Agony. Well, I think that's game. Zeriak with a Z. Thank you for the prime. Scoop. Alright, Ajani was pretty good. Drannith Magistrate's not terrible against them, right? Because it stops the escape from Ox. It also stops the flashback of Otherworldly Gaze and Faithless Looting. I'll take that. I think that's okay. What do I not want? I kind of don't want the removal. The discharge is probably pretty bad. Phlage. Blood Moon, not great. Gotta bring some stuff in, though. It's like Fear Fire Foe's okay. Kills the X ones. Let's bring the Phlage back in. Yeah, Blood Moon's real bad. I don't think Ragavan's great either. Static Prison's like a little bit better because I can steal a prized amalgam and just kind of hold it underneath there. And has Ghost Vacuum in it. Give it a shot. They've been 2 thugs. I think I just Ghost Vacuum pass, because if I take 1 thug, then they still have 1 more thug anyways. Yeah, a lot of the matchups he feels like a 1 mana 2/1 that just dies to Bowmaster. Dies to a bunch of random stuff. Brandon 6 is also making a resurgence, so I think that also makes Ragavan a little bit worse. But I need to draw another land here. They've been thug again. I think that makes me want to take the Ox out of the graveyard. I guess I could decide on draw step when they go for the dredges. Like Goddess Souls and wait for them to draw here. Flashback looting, yeah. They have 2 lootings in here, so I can't really stop that anyways. Into the Flood Maw, spicy. They did not hit an Archimedes, which means that the prized amalgams are not coming back this turn. They have 3 that could potentially come back soon. Maybe I should have led on Ragavan here over the Goddess Souls. Or Dredge. Having a tough time. Could take the Steekweed Imp. I could take... I don't think there's a ton I'm interested in taking right this instant. I might try to snipe like a Narcomoeba if they hit a singleton Narcomoeba off a Stinkweed Imp. Wonder, 4 prized amalgams. Yeah, let's take this Narcomoeba. They'll probably end up hitting another Narcomoeba. That's 1 less blocker that they have also. I'm also taking the looting from their graveyard. It's going to be a little bit difficult to race them because they have Wonder. I can't just like fly over them. I guess I could attack and then take Wonder, huh? That's a good point. The dog. I think I'm gonna give Ragavan flying, but I kind of want to take this Flag. I just take Wonder. Flag seems like kind of dangerous, and if they attack with everything, they're down the crackback anyways. I'm gonna pass. I'll figure it out in draw step. I don't know if I care too much about taking 12 damage here. I guess I care about taking 12 damage if they mill like all 4 creeping chills, and I'm just dead. Yeah, I see the Conflag, but I'm not sure if I want to take the Wonder or the Conflag yet. It really depends on what they're doing this turn, because I just thought about the fact that I died to 4 copies of Creeping Chill, which makes me want to take the Wonder more than the Conflag, even if the Conflag's gonna wipe, like, some creatures off my board. I think taking the Wonder here is probably a little bit better. Find out soon enough, though. I don't think I need this draw stop anymore. Looks like Energy's still doing energy stuff, but I'm not convinced about this Phelia quite yet. And flag those. And discard a Creepy Chill, Thug, Dark Blast, Imp. Oh. Yo, Monty, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. I just send him with the squad. Send him with 2. I'm gonna take their Wonder, so... I don't think it's really a decision here. I think it's just the Wonder. If I draw another land, then they're dead to Phlage. Your fire foes. Okay. They just conceded. Up against Tunneling Cat. It's a lot of Seasoned Pyromancers, so we're in trouble if they're on a Bowmaster deck. I don't know, they said, I believe I saw like a Twitter post of them doing well, and they said the Lava Surfer was really good. Grab Sacred Foundry, play Ocelot, pass. Seems like they're on Yawgmoth, baby. If they are playing Yawgmoth, then these get a lot worse. It's like Yaugers indeed. That's the Ragster, and then we can Season Pyro, discard something. I have to imagine I'm probably getting Bowmastered. Wall of Roots instead. Okay. Not getting Bowmastered. That's good. It's good for business. And we can go Season Pyro. I think I want to discard Ragavan Phlage here. Drew land and Guide of Souls. 1, 2, 3. No cord for Dryad Arbor. It's a lot of tokens. Back at 22. Thanks, done. So a new sub adds 10, a resub adds 5. So gifted or just somebody who's never subscribed before, that's 10. A resub is 5 minutes. And then for donations, $1 is 2 minutes. Wrist on the Wall of Roots. If you've been subscribed before, then it doesn't count that as being new. I see a downside of just like sending the squad here. Not sure there is like a big downside of just like sending the whole squad. Guess they could have cord for Bowmaster here. Alright, no Bowmaster. That's right, hating on the long time subscribers. And I want to pump this one. Yeah, Uro can't be hasted off of Arena of Glory, therefore Uro is strictly worse than Phlage. They still die here. They have Yogg plus Blood Artist plus another wolf. It's a lot for them to have though. I could die here. Ballista kills me. Not quite. Not quite. They have Ballista plus Blood Artist, then I will die. But they need Wall of Roots and Ballista under the Soul Cauldron. Could haste the front half of Uro and then stifle the trigger. Right, Jenny. I guess as they're trying to hit Blood Artist here. I said I'm gonna need another Young Wolf, right? I think I'll just die to Grist Plus. So they have one look at hitting Court Calling for Blood Artist. There's already 2 Court Callings in the graveyard. 3 Court Callings in the graveyard. Damn, if they drew one more card instead of plussing this Wall of Roots, they would have hit Court Calling, been able to cord for Blood Artist and just kill me. Wild. 15 Woodland. So they could plus Grist off the Young Wolf one more time, try to mill Blood Artist. If they mill Blood Artist, they can copy it with Shifting Woodland. They can win that way as well. They have a couple outs here. The Jeskai looting list, I played it and I felt it was pretty inconsistent. Spike did well, it did do well in the challenge also. I think the mana base is tough to be able to play like Counterspell plus Phlage and all that stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's just like a victim of being hit by graveyard hate also. And there's a lot of graveyard hate going around to help combat decks like Underworld Breach and Dimir. Was it not playing Counterspell? Oh, I don't know. It's just probably a victim of graveyard hate at that point. Because it's relying on the graveyard quite a bit between like Phlage and looting, deep analysis. Yeah, they hit Blood Artist, which means they can go infinite. They gain infinite. Well, it's not quite infinite life because they only have 30 cards in deck. I don't think they have enough mana to also go like. Is this even infinite? I don't know. I'm just gonna let them do the thing. Guess we'll figure it out together. They could potentially have one more Court Calling in their list. It's not infinite. 1, 2. Yeah, you're right. It's not infinite. I do get to like take out a lot of parts of my board though. Every 2 cards is 1 damage to a creature. Their Blood Artist is in the graveyard already. I don't know if they're playing like an Obelisk Spider maybe. Some of the Green Sun Zenith lists have been adopting Obelisk Spider. That's not infinite life, so infinite is relative. It also wouldn't even be infinite if they had to, because it's only gaining life equal to the number of cards in their deck before they deck out. And they have 16 cards in hand. I think we still win this. Yeah, Patra's in the graveyard also. And I don't think they have enough mana to Shifting Woodland. Every time they're sacking this wolf here, right, then they just get to put a -1/-1 counter on whatever. They mill their 4th Quarter Calling. Yeah, there goes their 4th Quarter Calling. It's like they're going all the way. I guess they can Endurance. Oh, they drew Endurance. So they can Endurance everything back into their deck and then draw Quarter Calling. I might mill the Blood Artist again. If they get unlucky, they can mill Blood Artist plus Quarter Calling. They are going to clear most of our board here. Or if they draw Blood Artist, can't kill us. Yes, it's infinite clock damage for sure. It's technically not deterministic, otherwise I would scoop, but it's not deterministic. Yeah, it's like hipster Nadu. Don't think they have mana this turn. Quarter Calling, they don't need mana. As soon as they draw the first Quarter Calling for Blood Artist, then we're dead. And once I see the Quarter Calling for Blood Artist, I'll concede. I don't need to do more clock damage here. Not trying to do clock damage, it's just... They could... Technically, things could go wrong for them. Ooh, line by them, though. Did we find Blood Artist? Mill Endurance. I guess I don't have to concede, right? If I find Blood Artist, now they're down to 10 cards and they don't have their Endurance anymore. Yeah, I still think I have to concede here. Assuming they only have 1 Endurance. They got Hapatra. Interesting. They might have drawn it. You're gonna be at 5. You can try to go Grist Proliferate. This is a crazy game. Notably, they cannot target Seasoned Pyromancer with Yawgmoth. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the other way around. Yawgmoth has protection from humans. Seasoned Pyromancer does not have protection from Yawgmoth. My bad. Ballista, go back up to 6. 4 cards in deck, they stop here. My whole board is gone. That's tough. I don't think we have outs at this point. We can Phlage them down to 3. Doesn't really help our case, though. Of, like, try not to die to Grist. This would be a crazy game to win, though, if we did win it. Arena of Glory. Oh, maybe. We draw Arena. I'm also going to scoop to a second Endurance if they have another Endurance. Crazy game. Surprise Thassa's Oracle. Oh, Thraben Charm. Thraben Charm's an out too, I think. Arena seems to be the most straightforward out, though. I don't even know if it's an out at this point. Static Prison. Alright, the question becomes, is it better to Static Prison something? Or should I just Phlage, say go? If I take out the Soul Cauldron, it makes it much harder for them to have the mana to proliferate Grist a whole bunch of times. I can't do both, I have to pick one or the other. Phlage costs 4 to escape. but I think I need to play Ajani at the very least. And then I'm gonna try to take out the Soul Cauldron here. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance they have Besage. I'm not sure there's too much I could do about that. I will die to... The most likely way of dying is to Grist. Ult. Yeah, another Soul Cauldron. Another Wolf and a Blood Artist. Ballista, I think does kill me, right? Okay, I'll concede that. I could make him do it and ping me 28 times or whatever. It's not what I'm here to do, though. I just wanted to see something deterministic, which they didn't have for a while. I don't think I want Wear Tear specifically. Yeah, they've clicked enough. Rest Warrior. Ragavan, pretty bad. Yeah, I'm on like the DB account anyway, so definitely not gonna make him go through it. I probably didn't need to even wait that long to begin with. I don't know if the Skalds is good. I could try it. Yeah, I think our best out was probably Arena. Didn't get there though. Just kind of curious to see like what that game looks like if I were to like play it at an RC, for example, because energy is one of my considerations anyways, so I just kind of want to see how the games play out. I guess I think I gotta add like 2 subs to this. I'm only getting to 6. My hand is pretty good. I think Blood Moon's okay in the matchup too. A lot of people take out Blood Moon. I mean, I totally understand taking out Blood Moon. I think it's kind of good though. Oops. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really bad, and there's like very little in between. Alright, what is the next set? Is it Aether Drift? I frankly have no idea what the next set is. Yeah, maybe they'll make an energy hate card in there. Probably not a bad idea. When is it? When does this come out? Okay, I just scoop. I want time for game 3. February 14th, so it's in between RC number 1 and 2. Good to know. Meh. Very mediocre hand. It's also pretty mediocre. I don't really want to go to 5 though, so we'll give this a shot. Hey, we drew a land. Yay, Sun Cleanser's not great. It's okay. You got nothing else that's better than you're not like super torn up about playing a Sun Cleanser. Yo, Derpy, thank you for the 15 months. Or Halfling. You got the Wall of Roots. But the Ghost Vacuum Pass. Trying to stifle their board progression here. It's not working very well though. See Wall of Roots. Let's go fetch up another plains, and then we'll play out our 2 dorks. Yeah, I'll play some Twin. I want to play Twin in the challenge because Twinless Twin, he's got a challenge up that says if anybody can win with Twin in a modern challenge, they get 100 tickets. So I kind of want to participate in that challenge. Yog. Well, I think we lost this game probably. As gift 5, Derpity. For donos. Endurance, sure. Phlage. So I got Phlage. Young Wolf, they sack it. I eat it with a Ghost Vacuum. What are my other options here? Could go upstairs and then force them to Ocelot Pride anyways. Yeah, let's just kill the wolf. And then they sack this, target the Ocelot Pride. I eat it with the Ghost Vacuum. Yeah, I should have attacked first. That was the actual answer. Either way, I think we're in a really bad spot. Bye, Phlage. I think the requirement is that you had to have Splinter Twin in your deck. Okay, yeah, we're taking 4, and then on the top deck anything impactful. Drew a land. Alright, we're dead. GG's. I'll have a game for them to come back. I think Boros Twin might be the easiest. Seems like it. Alright, let's...
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore!